you have a timer?
Everyone does.
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
And I'll let Ms. Brooks borrow it. so
Thank you. My iPad is on 2% this morning, so
Hey, sounds like me.
Every day.
well, I usually don't use it, but then I think
Or you can
somebody
turn it around.
who was it? Megan borrowed it and watched a bunch of
YouTube
videos, and she didn't close the app, and
I
so
didn't?
it was
Shame.
sucking up all my
Oh,
juice.
it's on. It's locked.
Yeah.
You can,
It's
Yeah, I was
So it's on
loving
record?
it.
Yeah, it's
okay.
recording now,
It's just
so.
recording our conversation,
That's-
whenever you're ready.
Okay. I've always been in love with movies. Anything from historic documentaries to Harry Potter to The Goonies. And I grew up watching Disney and Pixar movies with my sister. But oftentimes I would ask my parents if I could watch a movie with them. But I couldn't because the movie ratings. And I was like, no, that's stupid. I should be able to watch anything I want to watch. But now I've come to understand, after delving into a bit of research, who the MPAA is and what their purpose is. Those who don't believe that the MPAA exists in our best interest need to understand what their purpose is, just like I have come to understand. I'm going to talk about who the MPAA is, types of ratings and viewing restrictions that they have, and why the MPAA should be taken seriously and be respected. The MPAA stands for Motion Picture Association of America. According to their website, their purpose is to keep the art of filmmaking alive and away from government control. If it were not for the Motion Picture Association of America, the government would have complete control over what we see. And we all know that would be a mess. So previously, movies were rated or censored by the Production Code, also known as the Hays Code, according to NPR, and this lasted from the 1930s to the 1960s. This list included nudity and unnecessary drinking of alcohol, were part of the prohibitions. So, also, you could not say the Lord's name in vain type of stuff, or anything that you can't do in church, you can't have in movies, pretty much. You are all likely aware of the current rating system we have today. G for general audiences, PG for parental guidance being suggested. PG-13 is strongly cautioned, like you want to have your parents with you. R is restricted, and NC-17 for no one 17 and under is permitted into the movie. This was put into place by the CARA, or the Classification and Rating Administration, and they work together with the, what did I just do?
You closed it somehow.
How do I do that? Is it in Firefox?
Google, or, yeah, Chrome. There it is.
Sorry about that.
So, classification.
Oh yeah, they work together with the Motion Picture Association of America, and everything that they have, all of these except for NC-17 are just suggestions, so it's not a law or anything except for NC-17. So movie theaters can get into trouble if they are found to be allowing 17-year-olds and under into movies, but you don't really see this rating around at all, so I don't know if you are familiar with that one, but that's what they have in place. And that's what it looks like up close to you can see it. Without the Motion Picture Association of America and the Classification and Rating Administration, our government would have a federal rating system to regulate movies that we pay to see. All ratings are in place to guide parents. And according to the book Censorship by Philip Steele, 1930s films were criticized by the American government, but not to the point of the German government because of the rating system we had in place, the Hays Code. And under the Nazi ruling, anything could be prohibited from public viewing. Similar control could come over us, but we should be thankful that the extent of censorship is in the hands of the Motion Picture Association of America. The MPAA should be respected and understood, and it keeps the industry free from harder criticism and censorship than it's already under. And I would like for each of you to understand and be thankful for the MPAA and their purpose. Library of Michigan Library Law Specialist Lance M. Werner stated, "The MPAA is a private organization whose activities are not governed by any state or federal law, and we should be thankful."